Hey guys and gals, Jim here with a quick video. I haven't stopped building stuff. I just been busy. Like I says in the past couple videos, I started too many projects and I skip from one to another and don't complete them. So I showed models that I need to make diorama bases for. They've been laying around because I get something new and I start working on that, and then I get another new one. I start working on that, and before you know it, I got about 5 or 6 different builds going, and I don't know what I want to work on. So what I've been up to lately, not having put up any new videos, is I'm doing all my model kits that I showed on previous videos that I told I was going to make dioramas for. Getting all those finished up with the diorama bases and stuff. So I thought I'd show this one. This is the little 144th ATST walker, and I wanted to make a little diorama for this one. I picked up some tree kits at Hobby Lobby that are pretty much gonna look good with it and stuff. They come with the ground foam and stuff and all that, like Woodland Scenics ground foam. I forgot what brand these are, but you can get them at Hobby Lobby. I believe there's like 5 or 6 in a bag for like $4 or $5 or something, and they're actually like wire with the plastic molded over it and stuff, so you can kind of twist them and bend them the way you want and stuff. So that's what I'm using for the trees and stuff. I'm making like the little forest wooded area, like you see some pictures of the scenes from the movie and stuff. But this is kind of bringing me back to my old days of model railroading and everything. So what we used to do back in model railroading is you made yourself a form. You could use sheet styrene, like for insulation, stuff like that. Build up your layers to get your contours that you want. And so basically what I did on this, since it's a tiny diorama, I had a bunch of extra scrap pieces of foam core boards sitting around. So I did some layers, kind of like a little bit of a hillside, maybe do some jagged edges. And what we do after we make our form, get our basic shape, we mix up plaster of Paris, but make it pretty soupy. You don't want it on a thicker side like you're gonna do, filling in a hole or something. Make it a little bit on the thinner side, kind of soupy. Maybe the consistency of, somewhere between milk and pudding. Not real watery, but not real thick. And then what we used to do is we used to take strips of paper towels and dip them in there, kind of like what the old casts. And I don't know what I've never had a broken bone, so I've never had a cast. But in the old days, I know they used to have like rolls of gauze that were coated with plaster, and they'd wet it and then they'd wrap it around your arm, or my sister had one on her wrist one time. So but basically, you're going to put your paper towels over there to start giving it all your, texture and everything. And then, if you want, you can buy little rock molds. I know model railroading, I used to have the big mountain areas and the canyons and stuff with waterfalls on my layouts, and we used to make rock molds for the faces of the mountains, the sides of the mountains, the texture, all the detail. We used to use liquid latex that Woodland Scenics used to sell. I think it was in like I don't know how many ounces, maybe a 16-ounce bottle, and you'd put several layers on it, and then you'd put a couple layers of gauze to strengthen it up and toughen it up, and then you'd put quite a few more layers of the latex, and then once everything was dried, all the layers were dried, then you peel it off the rock and you had all your detail from that rock surface, whatever you had, all the little crevices and cracks and outcroppings and stuff. And then you sprayed some, we used to use Armor All for a release agent. You sprayed that inside the mold, and then you poured your plaster. We used to use also the expandable foam to make our rocks to keep the weight down and stuff. So basically what I'll do, all these different layers, I'll put my paper towels soaked with the plaster over them, and then it'll give me my landform and everything, and I'll probably add some like little regular pebbles and stuff like that for boulders and stuff. I'll cover it with ground foam, the different textures, all that, and I'll have all my trees, and I'm going to even do a little a watering hole part on it too, to just just to give it some interest and stuff. But that's what I'm up to. Haven't forgot about building models. Haven't stopped building anything. I'm just getting everything that I started finished. So that's why I haven't been doing any new videos. But I will have some new videos in the next few weeks and stuff. You know, hopefully next week, the week after. I know I finished my Godzilla. But I'm trying to get this stuff out of the way first, because I got stuff laying all over the workbench, and it's just everything's starting to get, you know, mixed together, and I don't want to lose nothing or have none of the little model kits get damaged or nothing. So I got this one. I got my the ATM6 little diorama that I'm doing with the 3 ATM6s and stuff like that. The little scene from the Battle of Crate, and also that's what's going on with Jim. So hope everybody out there is doing well. Our weather here in the west of Chicago is finally starting to change to fall. We've been summer up until about a week ago. We were nice and humid and above normal temperatures, and now we're actually below normal and stuff. But it's like you go from summer to winter, but you don't have the in-between where you can actually open the windows and let the house air out and stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks to all my new subscribers, thanks for hitting the like button, thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving me, and we'll see you soon with some new videos and some new little dioramas that I'm working on, and hope you'll enjoy them. So till the next time, you guys all take care, happy modeling, and we'll talk to you. Bye.